I don't think that's true. Maybe Tesla is slowing down. But the whole auto industry has slowed down, I've noticed, in the last year or two, particularly in the US. So, yeah.
And in terms of Tesla's own breakneck growth, is that over? Some say perhaps, yeah, it's done and dusted.
Looking at one small downturn, maybe it's over, maybe it's not. I think in some ways it doesn't really matter because the EV phenomenon has taken over the entire auto industry. We'll see EVs coming out of China here like crazy in the next several years. The Korean EVs are amazing, and even in the US, there's many companies making EVs still.
So the current growth pace is going to be the new normal?
I think that eventually we're going to see all of the cars replaced with EVs over the years. And who the players will be, not everybody will survive. I think Tesla probably will.
Do you buy the spin that perhaps Tesla is in between two growth waves?
Maybe that's the way to look at it. I read recently that Tesla has decided not to pursue their Model 2, the low-end car, because they don't think that they can compete with the low-end Chinese cars. I think it's a shame. They might want to rethink that. It seems like a better market than that gigantic truck they make.
Why do you think Tesla is so reluctant now? I mean, and why has it been so difficult and so slow to get to the cheaper versions of those EVs?
It's a new technology, and it's difficult to drive the technology price down. The profit of high-end luxury cars is much higher, and it's easy to make money in that space. But when you want to move down into lower price markets, you need to have the ability to build at a very different level.
So where is Tesla going wrong, or where should Tesla be focusing on to get to where it needs to get to in terms of those cheaper models?
Tesla needs to be focused on cost. Tesla needs to be focused on cost instead of focusing on technology for the sake of technology.
Does it need new talent, initiatives?
Oh, I don't think so. I think they'll manage along just fine.
In terms of Tesla's future, maybe 5-10 years down the road, where do you see Tesla? Because some say that perhaps, it could be concentrating on EVs, but it could be other projects as well. How do you see Tesla in terms of growth in the next 5 to 10 years?
What I'd like to see is Tesla succeeding to make EVs into the foreseeable future. I'd like to see them continue to make EVs and drive into the rest of the market space that they aren't occupying right now. Whether they do that or not is not my say.
You were with Volkswagen for quite some time, or in fact 2 years after you left Tesla, yet when it comes to their EV strategy, they've not been able to replicate what Tesla has done. Why is that?
Let's just say innovator's dilemma, right? Volkswagen has been very, very successful, more successful than pretty much any other company making gasoline and diesel-powered cars. It's hard for a company like that to be pushing a technology that suggested buyers ought to buy something other than the cars that have been making them money for all these years. It's hard to be the ones who invent the technology that make your own products obsolete.